I am on a whole nother level. Barely only fought you over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any ever. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. You say he been killing the vibe.
What is going on, guys? Your boy Big Belly Boss is back, and guess what? Today we got the version 5.10 patch update. Probably one of the biggest updates. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go ahead, read into it, see what's new, what's not new, what's gone, what's here. All I know is this beautiful new SMG gun that hopefully it's powerful. I mean, I don't know. Let's go. Let's get into it. Happy birthday, Fortnite fans, and it's Fortnite's first birthday. If you guys watched my previous video, you guys will know about this, so I'm not going to go over it. Playground mode is back with some new updates. We're going to go into it. The new SMG. It's like a P90 from Call of Duty. Cannon Save the World stuff. Fortnite Save the World. Oh, this is the birthday skin. You see, they should have done this for Battle Royale. They should have brought out this birthday skin for Battle Royale. It would have been pretty cool. I actually like the skin. It's pretty cool. I love her. Blue hair. Cool. So, the general fixes. Let's go through it. New default key bindings for new players. Okay, change countdown timers to display more useful information. Change the background of the loading screen, bullet points area to be partially translucent. Birthday event. You can now find birthday cakes, and there's consumables next to them, which grants you 5 health and 5 shield. Cool. So there are 3 birthday challenges. Again, we know that if you watched my previous video. Limited time mode, playground mode is back. We already know what it is. Let's see what's new. Players can now switch teams. Great. If you guys watched my previous video, we knew that they were going to add this to the game. Note, voice chat will remain on across all teams. That's good. Aim assist will work when using a gamepad against players on an opposing team. Nice. Matches will no longer end if one player leaves the ring. Okay. 12 cards have been added and spawn 100% of the time. Ammo can spawn 10 times the amount of ammo. Remove gray vending machines, increases chance of higher tier machines spawning. Increase launch and bounce pad spawn likelihood. Lowered force glider deployment height so players can get back into the action more quickly. They increased the rocket ammo cap to 60. They increased the rocket ammo drop rate. Added 100 supply drops. We already know that. Do we know? We don't know that. Last time was 100 llamas. Now they added 100 supply drops. Pretty cool. Chest now spawns 3 weapons and more ammo and consumables than normal. Floor loot, okay. Increased chug jug and slurp juice spawns. Added chug jug to floor loot. Response time lowered to 10 to 3. From 10 to 3. Okay. Basic stuff we already know. Weapons, the new weapon, the Compact SMG has been added with an epic and legendary variant for the base damage of 23 and 24. Obviously use flight ammo. And it has 50 round capacity. That means there's 50 bullets in one before you have to like reload the gun, which is a lot for a small machine gun. Usually they have, I believe, 30, I believe, maybe a little bit less. So that's a pretty powerful gun right there. Obviously depends on the fire rate. Slurp juice now grant 1 health every 0.5 seconds up to a total of 75. If health is full, shield will be granted instead. The slurp juice will no longer give you 25 health and 25 shield. Depends on your health. If you have full health, you'll be granted shield, but a total of 75 shield. And if you don't have health, then you get 75 health, and then maybe you get, well, let's say you're 66 health, you get what, 9 health from that. Then would you get 75? No, you wouldn't get 75 shield because your health wouldn't be full. Okay, maybe you would, I don't know. I don't think so, because if health is full. But 75 health, your health is not full. so it won't work like that. Supply drop, loot rates adjusted. Weapon, so it dropped one weapon. Assault rifles has been increased 25% from 14. So everything's been increased. No, that's a lie. Explosive decreased to 25 from 28. Just here, just read the numbers. I mean, they removed the hand cannon, dual pistols, and silent pistol. Traps, supply drops drop 2 types of traps. So we have launch pad, which have been increased 45% from 10%. That's a beast. That's a beast of a change. 45, pretty much you have a 1 out of 2 chance. 50-50, pretty much. You know, so pretty awesome. And imagine you get 2 launch pads. People hold your campfire to 1/3 and bouncers to 1/5 almost. To remove damage traps. Consumables, we dropped 2, shield potion to 20% from 19.1, so not that big of a change. Small shield potion to 17.5 from 12.7. Medkit to 13.75 from 6.3. So pretty much all these have been increased. We remove boogie bombs, grenades, bandages, stink bombs, portaforts, and bush. The materials, it drops 2 stacks of materials, and they've all been adjusted to have equal chances of dropping. So overall, supply drops had a big major change, and you know what? I think, for me personally, this launchpad is the most rewarding thing that I can get from the supply drop. So I definitely will be hunting these down. Gameplay changes to building materials. Wood wall starting health to 80 from 100. So they nerfed your building, so the wood doesn't start at 100 health, starts at 80. Stone wall starts at 80 from 90. The wood wall max health is 150 now, and it used to be 200. The metals max health is 500 from 400, but this is only for the wall, right? So would that mean the stairs is still at 200, or does that mean the stairs is at 150? Because if it was all of the wood structures, it would say wood structures starting health to 80 from 100 instead of wood wall. Storm circle changes, safe zone 2. So storm circle timers have been changed. You can go over that if you want. Just pause the video, go over it. So they added sprint by default option, so you sprint by default, and if you want to walk, you have to press the sprint button, or now probably the walk button. Newly placed building pieces will now appear in a different color when players are still overlapping the structure. I'm not too sure what that means. I would have to go into a game to find out. Improved handling of collision when building pieces are placed right on top of a player. It's much more likely for players to be moved outside. Again, not too sure what this means. Pickaxe damage against enemy and ally player build structures increased to 75 base damage and 150 critical damage. Slow motion confetti effects, okay. Change the gyro motion for Nintendo Switch, okay. Bug fixes, they fixed an issue causing bullets and projectiles to be blocked by invisible collisions. Auto run can now be used while in vehicle. Change the button layout for old school and quick building config so that the change seat action button is not the same as the power slide button. Sniper rifle bullets no longer incorrectly stop when passing specific. Not too sure. Limiting players will now properly grant challenge progress. Okay. If the famed player knocks out and eliminates an enemy with 2 different weapons, they will get elimination quest progress for both weapons. Player will no longer get stuck in coasting state if they change seats. Pickaxe will no longer stretch. Fix an issue where a player would not have a weapon out if hitting a bounce pad. Okay. Players will no longer hold weapons. Well, okay. Players will no longer fall through floor or push through walls when placing or editing structures. Remote explosives will now only show the damage numbers when damage is done to the player. Vehicles can no longer be flipped. Crouching is no longer allowed while remoting. The wave emote, emoticon, and sprays will now continue to play even if you're moving. Performance, various servers performance improvements focused on 50-50. Okay. Nothing really major there. Audio, a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to read through, but added specialization to sound, altering car audio, improved all ATK audio, continuation follow up, added a unique sound when the ATK is destroyed, added sounds for when it's in water. Improvements have been made to grenade bounce audio so they don't sound as spammy. Okay. Added a unique sound for bounce from the diving board. Okay. I adjusted lobby nameplates. Nothing really major in these sections. Fixed an issue. You know, I was actually wondering for the longest time why I can't, you know, go no skin or take off my outfits and stuff. And apparently it's been a bug. So they fixed an issue preventing players to select nothing as an outfit in backlink. Remove the save and exit option for items without variance. Double tap the accept hotkey button to confirm your selection. Art and animation prevented sprays from affecting the eyes of the rainbow. Toilet paper control animation not corrected. Not sure what that is. Well, the rest, I mean, it's nothing really that big that's gonna cause your gameplay to change and whatnot. Anyways, I think the best thing in this update has been the supply drop being buffed. On top of that, if I'm right, there will be some fixes in terms of when you're building, people jumping through your structures. I think they fixed that, but we'll see. Again, the wording in the patch notes is not very, it's a little confusing, but we'll go ahead, play the game, see how it is. It's cool. Let me know down below what you guys think is the best update, what you guys like the most from this update. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and until next time, take care.